Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. So just about set. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
John Birdie at the plate. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Over to Mendick for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And here is Starling Marte. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Luis Guillorme. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one ripped. That's back. And that ball is out of here. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bases empty, 1 away. Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Luzardo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Mendick, the base runner at first with 1 out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
And next for the Mets, Nelson Cruz. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And the first offering is not close. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia glides to his left. Long run, tracks it down. And that'll do it. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. Senga back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone.
And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if
struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. Mendick tossed to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins 0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Chris Salvia Tommy John surgery, it seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
On the ground to third, Wendell sends it across to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Gurriel. Lindor retired.
Batting it, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball three. And a strike. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
count is 3-2.
Liner, base hit.
Batting ninth.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So two down. Now batting Tim Locastro. And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it foul. The 0-1. And strike two. Escobar off of first with two away. Next pitch is outside. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Mets strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Jacob Stallings now. And a base hit right there. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Birdie, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bounce to third. They get the force. That's out number 3. Marlins leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Marte, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the DH, Luis Guillorme. He's already homered in this game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Danny Mendick. Ball 1, no strikes. Mendick, in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play.
Birdie hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Guillorme off of first with 2 away. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sanchez settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field, start of the 4th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Gene Segura. Senga back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. The good news is they're getting runners on base. The bad news is they've grounded into 3 double plays, and that's almost always a rally killer.
The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Arise in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. There's the strike. Next offering misses. And 1-1. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him. That's the second out. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. There's the strike. On the ground. Oh, great stop. To first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Nelson Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's a strike. 2-2 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And another ball. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. That one felt good. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's a big power threat. Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Third baseman
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. First offering misses the mark. In the air out to center. Soler gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in for New York, Tim Locastro. 0 for 1 so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This to third. Wendell fires over to first. Out number 3. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip, I don't talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run. You got your eyes on me, cause I want some.
Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 2-1. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. Line drive. And that's a base hit. The throw to second, and they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now Jacob Stallings.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-1. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. And here is John Birdie. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. The throw there for the out. Runner scores from third. Gene Segura at the plate here. 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. And a foul ball. Garcia on third with 2 out. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Queens, Starling Marte up to him.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tosses to first. Marte retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the DH, Luis Guillorme. He's already homered here in this one. Slides, he's got it. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And next for the Mets, Danny Mendick. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mets, and this game is still tied. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Luis Arraez stands in. First pitch just misses. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's out to center field. Base hit.
The center fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Go ahead. Run on base. Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one pushed foul. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right, and that drops foul. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slap the other way, foul. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez brings it in, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now he breaks his bat. 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Cruz in the box again, takes a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Slow roller to third. Wendell. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Salvador Perez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And there's the strike. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 255 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7, digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Senga back to work. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. That's to third. And Gurriel is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Slapped foul. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stallings in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
John.
So the lineup flips over. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And downstairs. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike. Out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Segura in the box now, takes strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs, bases are full. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Popped in the air, left side. Escobar makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Marlins leave all 3. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JT Chargois. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lindor around second, headed for third. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Tim Locastro. Left field. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
There's a swing and a drive. Sanchez ranging back, still going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. And now the Mets DH, Luis Guillorme. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 1 now. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Steven Okert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 2. Back here at the ballpark for the top of the 8th. Here's the center field. Jorge Soler. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Yeah, the batter now, Joey Wendell. 0-1. Upstairs. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Snags it for the 2nd out. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now 1-1. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And he deals. Out to short. Lindor. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson. So first and second with 2 outs. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. At the belt and fires. In for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Working that stage to the sun. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it.
Now into the ball game on defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll be out in left field. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman,
And the pitch.
Alonso.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt. Stallings throw to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Nelson Cruz. Hard ground ball, base now.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now Salvador Perez. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Wouldn't chase that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets strand one, but they still lead this one 4-2. We go to the ninth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, A.J. Minter. This is his first appearance of the season. Here comes a pitch. And ball one. Minter measures 6 feet even. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Ball to strike. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Marte hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, John Birdie. There's the strike. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Fouled off left side. Now all even up. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
This is elation, so sweet you could taste it.